Welcome to Words Alive Story Station. I'm Mr. Jim, and I'll be your conductor today. Today, we're going to be reading Bear's New Friend by Karma Wilson, brought to us by our friends at the publication house Simon & Schuster. So we want to thank them very well. And we're ready to get started. Let's begin by putting our reading eyes on. We have a big, colorful book today, so we want to really concentrate on the lovely pictures that the illustrator Jane Chapman has drawn for us. And then we want to make sure that we have our listening ears for the words we're going to hear from Karma Wilson, who's our author. And next, I'll be asking you some questions, so I want to hear from you. Put on that little switch for your voice box so you can interact with me as we go along. Does that sound good? Excellent. All right. Let's sing our song about books, okay? Shall we do it, Words Alive? Which begins like this. The title's on the front. The title's on the front. Hi-ho, biblio. The title's on the front. The author writes the words. The author writes the words. Hi-ho, biblio. The author writes the words. The illustrator draws. The illustrator draws. Hi-ho, biblio. The illustrator draws. And the spine binds the book. The spine binds the book. Hi-ho, biblio. The spine binds the book. So now it's time to read. Oh, now it's time to read. Hi-ho, biblio. Now it's time to read. So a few things we want to check out about our book here today. And it's, again, called Bear's New Friend. And our words are by Karma Wilson. She is our author, and the illustrator, the person that drew all the beautiful colored pictures today, is from Jane Chapman. So they worked together on this book. And we see on the cover some animals, right? Can we tell what? The biggest animal we see is a title character named Bear. But we see some others too, some of which you may know, and some may not be familiar to you. So let's find out who they are and what they're all about today. We start out with this beautiful title page with these flowers. We see in there what? We see the bear poking out. Do you know what a home is for a bear? What we call that? A den. Yep, it's a den. Here's our beautiful title page, and then we begin. In the woods, in the sun, on a hot summer day, Bear feels an itching to head out and play. He goes to find Mouse, his littlest friend. But just as Big Bear heads round the bend, there's a clatter in the tree. Oh, what could it be? And the bear asks, who? So we know right away that this book is using rhyming words, right? Like friend and bend. Bear calls, is that Mouse who hides in the tree? But Mouse scurries up and squeaks, it's not me. Bear scratches his head. Who's hiding up there? Mouse shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps it is hair. Now, hair, do they mean like the hair on top of our head? No. They mean hair like another name for a rabbit, type of rabbit. So Mouse starts to shout, come out, friend, come out. And the bear asks, who? See the beautiful pictures in this book, aren't they? Nobody answers. Who is it? Asks Bear. They peek in the tree, but nobody's there. Bear cries, no one's here, but where did they go? Then Hare hops along and says, howdy ho. So we see his friend Hare, which is another name for a rabbit, right? Something sped past, going fast, fast, fast. And the bear asks, who? Hare says, let's go follow to see what we see. Bear says, is it Badger? Who else could it be? But there by a log with Gopher and Mole, Badger is peering into a deep hole. Now, these are some animals you may not be familiar with. Here's a badger. See, it's a furry creature. Kind of like a skunk, looks like, huh? And then we have a mole, which lives underground typically. And then we have a gopher, which also lives underground. And they're looking into this hole. I wonder what's down there. Come look if you dare! There's someone down there! And the bear asks, who? Bear says, it's not us, but who is it then? I know, says Badger. It's Raven or Wren. But Raven and Wren flap down from the sky. We saw all our friends and thought we'd fly by. So we can tell here, right? Here's a raven, which is another name for what kind of black bird? A crow, right. And here's a wren. It's a very small little bird. So we know it's not them. Up from the ground comes a rustling sound, and the bear asks, who? Oh, everybody is wondering, right? What could the sound be? Who are you down there? Who is it, I say? Why stay in that hole? Why hide the whole day? Why don't you like us? Why? Then a trembling voice says, because I am shy. Two eyes, peekaboo, and the voice says, who? And the bear says, hi. So you see the eyes, little tiny beady eyes. I'm Bear. Howdy ho. That's Mouse and that's Hare, and Gopher and Mole are standing right there. Next to those bushes sit Raven and Wren. Come swimming with us in the pool by the glen. Please do not hide. Come on outside. Then an owl says, hoo, hoo, hoo. See, the owl flew up from that hole. That's who was in that hole the whole time. Hello, I'm Owl, and I'm sorry I hid. I'm just a bit bashful, and that's why I did. Bear says, hello, friend. Come on, cries Mole, and they all scamper off to the old fishing hole. So here's our new friend Owl, who's right here. And then all the other animals, including Bear. They splash and have fun in the hot summer sun with Bear's new friend, the owl, riding right on top of Bear, splashing and having fun in the water. And that's the end. So thanks to our wonderful author, Karma Wilson, and our beautiful illustrator, Jane Chapman, for their work here on Bear's New Friend, and for Simon & Schuster for allowing us to read today on Words Alive Story Station. I'm Mr. Jim, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now.